Hello, my name is Brayden Travellini, and today I'm going to be talking and teaching you guys about feminist theory, but feminist theory within the film An American in Paris by Vincent Minnelli. So, before we start, you need to know what is feminist theory. Feminist theory is pretty much gender stereotypes and gender roles thrown onto a movie screen, and pretty much how we experience these gender roles and these gender stereotypes through the story that we're experiencing. And then the other thing you need to know is, what is An American in Paris about? An American in Paris is about a soldier named Jerry who, when he gets done fighting in World War II, he decides he's going to go to France. And when he gets there, he meets this beautiful French girl named Lise. And they start talking and they start falling in love and mingling, but they can't actually do anything because Lise is already in another relationship with this guy named Henry. And the reason that Lise can't leave the relationship, sorry, is because Henry has saved Lise and her whole family from the fighting of World War II. So she feels like she's in debt to him. So she always stays with Henry because she feels like she's in debt to him. And that's why she also won't leave him for Jerry. So An American in Paris is a love story. And so the first thing we're going to talk about is narrative expectation. And the expectation of a love story, one such as this, would be soldier comes home, meets girl, they fall in love, they start, they get married, and they have kids, and then it's happily ever after. But however, that's not the case in this story, because the case in An American in Paris is Lise is already in a relationship with this guy Henry because she feels in debt to him because he saved her whole family during the fighting time of World War II. But it's pretty interesting because now, rather than following the narrative expectation, you get this kind of curveball thrown at you because now you get this weird conflict of a love triangle. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is code. So, what a code is in the film industry is it's a fast way to give you information. Here is a very good example. So, if you have a woman on the screen, if a very simple example is if she has black hair, you look at her and you think she is very level headed. You would think she's very smart, has a strong self of identity, maybe high self esteem, just a woman who knows her worth. But however, if you put a blonde girl in the same scenario, you might look and say to yourself, the old stereotypes of, oh, she's a blonde, she's dumb, she's girly, she's probably very rich, things of that nature. And that's just an example. But my example for An American in Paris is how Lise carries herself. She is portrayed as this very beautiful woman with brunette black hair, and she throughout the movie she carries herself fairly well. She is able to talk to Jerry very well. She's able to talk to Henry very well. And she knows what she has to do because eventually at the end of the film, she says, she kind of goes to Jerry and they meet up and she's like, listen, I love you, I really do, but I owe my life to Henry, so I gotta go with him. And they part and she go and gets married to Henry. So my thing is all throughout the movie, she lived up to her stereotype. She ended up fulfilling that stereotype of being the level-headed, smart, like knows her self-worth kind of person. Another big part of convection and another big part of feminist theory is, in my opinion, the movie Kill Bill. How in Kill Bill, Uma Thurman, although she is blonde and very attractive. She's not this dumb ditz kind of person. Like, she's this very focused, mentally strong samurai. And that is her whole thing. And that's part of feminist theory. Part of feminist theory is also how women are starting to become more empowered within films, such as Kill Bill for one, Black Widow, She-Hulk, like just things like that, where now women are becoming, they're doing the man's job, and it's just like that's part of the feminist theory, just like empowering women through film, and that's honestly what An American in Paris does really good, because within An American in Paris, you see these choose who she wants. So it's empowering her that way by choosing her fate, her love life, etc. Well, hopefully today from me you learned about feminist theory and An American in Paris, and the feminist theory expectation, the feminist theory code and convections. And I hope you had as much fun learning as I had making this video. Thank you so much, and goodbye.